Good morning, all my yoga kids. I miss you, and since we can't get together today, I thought that it would be great to start with a story, Jenny's Winter Walk. And then we can do a little practice together, especially since it's a little snowy today. Mama asked Jenny, "Do you think we'll see a deer today?" "We might, little one. Lots of animals live in the forest," said Jenny's mom. She zipped up Jenny's jacket, pulled down her hat, and slipped on her gloves. "Before we go, let's do some exercises to warm up." Together, mother and daughter stretched and did jumping jacks. "Okay, let's go," exclaimed Jenny as she ran down the path. Do you smell that?" Jenny asked as she marched across the fallen pine branches. "I sure do. I love the scent of pine needles. Imagine how the trees will look after the snowstorm tonight," her mom said. "We will have our own winter wonderland." Jenny stopped suddenly. "Shh, Mama, do you hear that?" "Yes, a bird is singing a beautiful song." Mama pointed up a tree. "Look, there's the cardinal singing on the branch. Let's walk slowly so we don't bother her," she whispered. See the red cardinal? The birds will be coming soon as springtime comes here. Mama asked Jenny, "Can we climb across those logs?" "Be careful, little one," her mother warned. "Use your arms to balance." It's fun walking on a log like that, isn't it? They stood together, looking out over the frozen lake. "Where do the fish go in winter, Mama?" asked Jenny. "The fish are still there," her mom explained. "Look at the waterfall. The water is still running, but now there's a layer of ice on top. The fish are under the ice." See, they're looking at the water and out at the frozen lake. "A squirrel, Mama," said Jenny. "Do squirrels get cold in the winter?" "I'm sure they do, little one. That's why they have their cozy dens, just like you prefer to stay indoors when it's cold outside." Jenny's mom winked, and the two skipped down the trail, arm in arm. "What was that red thing?" asked Jenny, holding tightly to her mother's hand. "That was a fox," Mama replied. "Maybe she's rushing home for lunch." "I'm hungry too," said Jenny, taking a bite of the granola bar Mama had put in her pocket that morning. It was sweet and crunchy. "Do you hear the wind whistling in the treetops?" her mother asked, touching Jenny's shoulder gently. "Let's head back to the car, little one. The wind's blowing." "Oh, a deer, Mama!" Jenny pointed to the forest. "That deer is camouflaged in the trees. I didn't even see her. I wonder if she has her little ones nearby too," said Jenny's mom, her eyes twinkling. And see, sure enough, she's got a couple babies. Jenny bounded ahead toward the shelter in the woods. "Oh, look, a cute bunny," Jenny said. "Can I touch it?" "No, let him be," Mama said. She gave Jenny a quick hug as they watched the rabbit dash under the shelter steps. She's made a secret home where she can keep warm. Jenny and Mama walked hand in hand down the path. Before long, they came to a wooden boardwalk. "In the summer, we watch fish, turtles here," Jenny said. "This lake is full of lily pads, and now it's covered in ice." Mama took a deep breath. "It's so quiet and peaceful here." "Mama," asked Jenny, "can we go home now? I'm cold." "Yes, of course, little one. We'll have some hot soup, and then we can snuggle up and rest by the fire." Jenny's mom scooped her up into her arms. I love you, Mama, Jenny said. She planted a warm kiss on her mom's cool pink cheek, and the pair headed down the path. So let's get on our mats, or just on the floor if you don't have a mat, and let's do a little bit of a practice to go along with the book. Just need a little sip of water. If you want some water, you can bring some to your mat too. So first, let's do a little warm up. Sit crisscross applesauce and bring your arms out to your sides and sit up nice and tall and take a nice big inhale. Breathe in, raise your arms up, and exhale, breathe out. Inhale, breathe in, raise your arms up, exhale, breathe out. Lower your arms down. Inhale, breathe in, and exhale. Inhale, reach your arms up high, and then as you exhale, twist and bring one hand on your knee and look over your shoulder. And then inhale, reach your arms up overhead, and then exhale, twist the other way. Cross your other hand over and look over your other shoulder. Inhale, reach up, exhale, twist. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, twist. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, twist. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, twist. Inhale, reach up high, take a big inhale, and then exhale, I want you to reach out to one side and lean over. And then inhale, raise up both arms, exhale, reach over to the other side. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, reach over. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, reach over. Nice. Now our upper body's all stretched out a little bit. Can you roll your hands in some circles and circle them the other way? Nice. And then come onto your hands and knees in a tabletop. And then I want you to inhale and look up at the ceiling and let your belly come down a little bit, arching. And then exhale, tuck your chin into your chest and draw your belly button up to your spine so you're like an angry cat. And then inhale, look up at the ceiling. And then exhale, tuck in. And then inhale, look up again. And exhale, tuck in. And then I want you to tuck your toes, lift your hips high, come into downward dog and look down at your mat. And then look forward to your hands and either walk your feet forward or you can hop forward. And then raise your arms up overhead. Yes. So first, they were in the forest, right? In the mountains. So stand tall on your mat with your feet a little bit separated. Push your feet into the floor. Reach your head up to the ceiling. Bring your arms out to your sides. Take a nice big breath. And a big exhale. And another big inhale. And a big exhale. And then raise your arms way up overhead. Nice extended mountain pose. Raise your cheekbones and give a big smile. Nice. And then bring your weight into one foot and see if you can lift your other foot up and come into tree pose. Because she was out in the forest, right? Looking at all the trees. And let's see if we can balance here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Now, she saw a bird flying. So let's bring your foot out and back and bring your arms out to the sides. Whoa, like an airplane. If you want, you could reach your hands forward or you could just kind of flap your wings. Nice. Nice little flapping. Whoosh, flying like a bird. Can you whistle? And then bring your arms up and bring your foot back and bring your arms out to your sides and look out over your fingertips and like imagine you are climbing that log, balancing. Nice. Rock back and forth a little bit. Woo! Maybe it gets a little bit out of balance in your warrior pose. Nice. Breathing here. And then she sees a waterfall. Step your foot forward. Take a big inhale. And exhale, let the water fall down. inhale, reach up. And then imagine the waterfall falling down. And you can even let yourself sway back and forth a little in the water. And then inhale your arms up tall, standing tall in extended mountain pose. Yeah. Now bring your weight into your other foot and see if you can bring up the opposite leg. And stand in your tree pose, tall like the trees in the forest. And let's see if we can hold this for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then step back. Oh, excuse me, we're gonna go to bird first, right? So tilt forward and see if you can be the nice floaty bird. Bring your foot in back so you can't see my foot. So instead of letting it dangle down, try to lift it up and reach it away from your head and flutter your wings a little bit. Flying, imagine soaring among the trees. And then bring your foot down on the mat and your arms out. Your knee in the front is bent and your toes are pointing forward and your arms are out to the sides. And you're balancing on that log, that warrior, trying to balance. You can leave your arms steady or you can flow them a little bit if you like. Nice. And then step your foot forward. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, fall down. Inhale, reach up. And the waterfall just goes rolling down. Take a nice big breath into your back. And a big exhale. And then inhale your arms up. And exhale your hands to your heart. And then she saw squirrels. So step your feet out a little bit and squat down into your squat. Yeah, and you can pretend you're a little squirrel eating some nuts, filling your cheeks. Can you feel your cheeks? And then see if you can put one hand on the mat inside your knee and raise up your other hand. Take a nice big inhale. And lower it down. And then take the other hand up. Nice big inhale. Big breath in. And then exhale, lower it down. And then come onto your hands and knees again. And there was a fox. So I want you to bring one leg right behind you. And then reach out the other arm in front. Stretching long, finding your balance. So notice I'm opposite hand and leg that I've lifted up. Yeah, nice. And then lower that down. And then switch sides. Bring up the other foot and raise your hand out. Balancing here. Nice, finding that balance. And then lower that down too. And then see if you can be that fox, gently walking quietly through the forest, looking for some food to bring back to its den. Yeah. Alternating your arms and legs. Nice. And then come onto your knees with your bottom on your heels and your hands on your legs. Take a nice big inhale. And then an exhale. Be the wind. Nice big inhale through your nose. And exhale out your mouth. A nice big inhale through your nose. And an exhale through your mouth. And then there was a bunny and come into child's pose. Bring your head on the mat. Take a nice big breath into your back. Feel it stretch out and a big exhale. Take another big inhale to your back. And a big exhale. Keeping your head down on the mat. And then one more big breath in. And a big breath out. And then come up onto your hands and knees. And see if you can bring your feet forward and let's be that little squirrel again. And can we run around like a little squirrel? Really quick. Getting food into their mouth. Run around like a little squirrel. Run around, run around. Yeah. And then reach up. Take a nice big breath. And exhale, lower down. And then reach up with the other hand. Take a nice big breath. And exhale, lower down. And then come back onto your hands and knees. And let's do our nice fox walk one more time. Reach, reach, reach. Stretching our arm and leg in opposite directions. Yeah, like a quiet stealth fox. And then come still on your mat and lift one leg up and the other arm up. And let's see if we can hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Lower it down and reach out the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then lower it down. And then come to child's pose. And bring your head down on the mat. Take a nice big inhale and a nice big exhale. With your forehead on the mat, take another big breath. And then exhale. And then come up to sitting on your heels. Take a nice inhale and be the wind blowing out your mouth. Take a nice big inhale and a big exhale. Imagining you're the wind in the forest. Do one more. Big inhale, big exhale. And then come to sitting on your mat, crisscross applesauce. And I want you to inhale, reach your head up tall, and take one hand, put it on your knee, reach the other hand behind you, and keep looking over that shoulder. Take a nice big inhale, and exhale. Imagine you're a deer in the forest looking over your shoulder, seeing if it sees you in the woods. And then inhale, come back to center, and take your other hand and cross it over onto your knee. And take your hand behind you, look over the other shoulder. Take a nice big inhale and a big exhale. And a nice big inhale and a big exhale. And then she came to a boardwalk. And I'm going to turn sideways on my mat so you can see me a little better. And lay down on your mat and bring your feet under your knees and bring your hands to your sides and lift your hips up. Come into a bridge. So you're lengthening here. You're lifting up like a little boardwalk. They can walk across the water, holding here in your bridge. Lower your bottom down and hug your knees into your chest. And then bring your feet back on the mat. Bring your hands at your sides again. Lift up your hips, coming into a bridge. Nice. And if you're feeling really like you got a lot of energy and you're really frisky, you can take your hands under your shoulders, lift up into your bridge and push up into a full bridge if you want. And then lower yourself down, hug your knees into your chest. And then rock and roll, come up to sitting. Bring your hand onto your belly. And I want you to take a nice big inhale and let that belly balloon fill up. And then take a nice big exhale. Take a nice big inhale. And a nice big exhale. And we're going to do our 4-count breath. And we're going to inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. And then exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Big breaths. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. And then I want you to lay back on your back. And you are going to lay flat on your back, and I want you to rub your hands together so they get nice and warm. And I want you to bring your palms on your eyes and your fingers over your forehead. And take a minute and squeeze your toes and stretch your toes wide and circle your feet around and relax your feet. And then squeeze all the muscles in your legs and relax them. Take a nice big deep belly breath. And a big exhale. And then swallow once. Gently move your head from side to side. Keep your hands on your eyes. Squeeze your face tight. And then open your mouth wide. Stretch your jaw. And then relax your whole face. And you can either keep your hands right here, or you can lower your hands down to the floor and just keep your body relaxed. And see if you can stay as still and quiet as possible. And just notice how your breath feels. And just relax here for a few more breaths. See if you can avoid wiggling. See if you can keep your eyes closed. Just feel your breath come into your chest and your belly and feel how it goes out. And then gently wiggle your toes, reach your arms long overhead and stretch your feet. And then roll over to one side and slowly come up to your cross-leg position and close your eyes. Bring your hands to your heart center and just notice if you feel good. And if you feel good, give a thumbs up. And then open your eyes and repeat after me. The light in my heart bows to your light. Namaste. Thank you, little yogi kids, for practicing with me today. Have a wonderful day.